Welcome to another Jaeger Tracks adventure, and this one's a little different. We're going to have a little wild boar action, but also we're going to look at how to mount wild boar tusks. So a little bit of hunting fun and a little how-to. Now the backstory on this adventure was I had gone out for a wood duck opener to scout a beaver pond for wood ducks and ended up running into a group of wild hogs. I had my shotgun, but I also had my pistol. So I used my 44 mag revolver, shot the biggest boar that I could around 40 yards as they were coming towards me. A couple more ran by. I took some follow-up shots. I wasn't sure what all I had hit. Now, personal note, my grandmother had just passed away the day prior. She was from Austria, so I'd like to think that she sent some European hunting vibes our way. Love you, Grandma, and miss you. Let's get to the story.
There are a bunch of them in here. Whoa. I gotta go this way. Whoa. Wait a minute, Jaeger. So it's wood duck opener. I was out checking a beaver pond, and lo and behold, ran into a bunch of hogs. And I always carry, when I'm in this area, a pistol, and sure enough was able to put 44 Magnum in a great big old boar. You can see all the sign in here, and good boy, Jaeger. Good boy. Ooh. Here's a big old boar hog for the Jaeger. Good boy. All right. Now the real question is, did I hit any others? That's why I brought Jaeger back. There was no exit wound on this guy. You can see heart shot. I'm not gonna let you tug on him. Heart shot right behind the leg. And now we're gonna see if we can find any other sign, and then come back and process this guy and pack him out of here in my backpack. Jaeger, here. Good boy. Good boy, Jaeger. Good boy. Come here. You found that one. All right. Let's see if we can find the other. Here. Nope, we're still the hunt. Oh, here. Come here. Jaeger, here. Now I was down this hill. I was about 40 yards from that guy. And the other ones ran this way, and I took 2 more shots at running pigs. Now we're going to let Jaeger actually work here and see if any more sign shows up, because what do you think, Jaeger? Whoa. You just on scent, or what do you want? I definitely ran to my left. He wants to just go back to that boar. All right. All right, pal. Let's do that. Unless he gets hot and turns back to the right here. This is the tree that I shot from. I was crouched down here And hogs just came running. I know there's a lot of fresh hogs sitting here. Come on this way, Jaeger, here. We're gonna go back one more sweep and see if you took a hard right. Because the other shots would have been at pigs right around in here. Let's see if we see any blood. Pig skidded there. There's one that turned under here.
We never found any more signs, so I just brought Jaeger back to the boar and started processing them.
Well, you'll often hear about the shield on a big boar hog. And look how stiff that is. That's his cape. From his back up there. Split down his back. Let's keep him flies off his tusks. Split down his back. I mean, he's got scars here in his hide from fighting. But look, I can't even bend that. You hear that knocking? It's not even attached to him. Can't even get a knife through it. Try to stab him. Nothing. Pretty impressive. A 44 mag, really perfect. I was using a red dot about 45 yards and got it right in there.
For those wondering if we eat wild boar, the answer is a resounding yes. We love it. You want to cook it thoroughly, but it's delicious. And Barrett likes to chomp on it too. Now let's dive into a little bit of a how-to and look at the European method for mounting boar tusks.
Had a lot of people ask me about how to clean and remove wild boar tusks. So here you go. So this is a upper jaw and the bottom jaw of a big boar that we recently killed. I hiked back in to the kill site with a sawzall and just removed its upper jaw and lower jaw. Teeth already fallen out. Upper jaw and lower jaw to show, so I could remove the tusks to use on a boar plaque, traditional European style. So you want to be careful when you cut off the bottom jaw to go behind the molars, because that tooth actually wraps way up in here. But here's how you remove them. So depending on the age of the boar, this technique works better or worse. But basically, the teeth either they grow together or they flare out depending on the age. So it's easier to remove teeth from older boar because the teeth gets narrower and wider back in the bone, so it becomes easier to pull out. So basically, you boil it this is for a couple hours. Then you want to shove in, and then you can pull it all the way out of the jaw. So you can see how far. A lot of people see boar tusks and they think, oh, look how big those tusks are, but a lot of times they've been pulled out. The reality is, for most boar, they'll wear them down or they'll cut them off. You can tell the real exposed area by the dark line. So there you go. Pull it out. Now we have a nice big tusk to go on a plaque. Same thing on the other side. Be careful, they are sharp. Pull it out, and there you go. So now we have the lower on a plaque that does something like that. Upper tusk, look how big this guy is. So fat. So we have the upper tusk there. Shove in, work. This is a really old boar. And then there's the upper tusk. The plaque would look something like that. Usually covered with a brooch. But there you go. I can't believe I got cut doing this on his tooth. But there's the, this is bigger around than my thumb. Look at that guy's tusk. So old boar, there's some stuff you want to clean off the outside, some kind of connective tissue. Then you want to make sure you clean the inside. There's some marrow in there. You're going to want to clean that out. And you can do this with a dental pick is helpful. I'll get into that later. But you'll want to clean the inside out. And then you'll want to go and fill that with like a 2-part epoxy. So it comes out looking good. So he's going to make an awesome European boar plaque. I'm going to go clean up my finger. But there you go. That's how you remove boar tusks.
After you remove them, the final steps are just to clean them up. So you can just use a regular dish sponge to remove that connective tissue on the outside. You may need a dental pick to remove some more tissue. In this case, I had to remove mud from inside one of his upper tusks. It was actually packed like down to the root, so that was probably not that comfortable for him. Anyway, once they're cleaned, then you just got to fill them from the inside so they don't crack as they dry. So what I've used for that, and I've used this method since high school, is Bondo. So you can use fiberglass resin Bondo or the regular pink stuff where you can mix, it helps to mix glass resin into the pink to help it pour into a tusk. But what you do is you tape the tusks pointing up on the side of a box and basically pour that Bondo and hardener into the tusk and let it cure. After it's cured, you can then use hot glue to mount them on a plaque of your choice and hang them on the wall. I've used this method since high school, so over 30 years, and you can't tell the difference from the day they were hung. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share, ask any questions you may have in the comments. Always happy to answer them. You can track us down on social media and elsewhere at Jaeger Tracks, and thanks for watching.